Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and I am joined by the very clever Caledorn. And we're both celebrating the festival of the new microphones. How are you doing today?
I'm doing much better now than I was doing earlier today because I was quite annoyed and well, I'm not really annoyed. I guess the word is more aggravated by everything that I had to work with and understand and figure out. And well, when I did find the solution, I think. I hope that the viewers will be quite happy with the solution that we have found now. But
I hope so too. It sounds really great. We did a test recording, or well, it should sound great anyway.
We hope so. I'm still not convinced.
Well, we'll see how this episode turns out. It should be just fine, though.
Yes. So yeah, the aggravation happened when I didn't understand what actually made it work. But I think I've had it figured out now, so I think I'm good.
Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot to adjust the size of the inventory. Darn it.
Oh, we forgot that again. Oh well.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we've been focusing on many different things, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's all good.
Remember
we need
to adjust mod settings assigned to Caledorn. So we have it in the to-do list now, so when next game we will remember to see it there. So okay, we need to cook the game.
Excellent. That seems like a good option to me, that's for sure. Oh, I don't have one of those. Oops.
Have we put up an array to make miners yet? Yes, I think you have.
Yes, they are there. Okay. And please forgive my keyboard noises. I'm still working on a way to set that up. All these microphone things take like ages to figure out because you have to watch the YouTube tutorials and all this kind of thing. So we're still trying to figure things out. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Life is clearly not better over here. There we go, finally. It's the lag.
Oh,
I'm gonna blame it on Caledorn, right?
Yes, that used to be the name of the arena team I was in when I played a little bit of PvP in World of Warcraft. It was Blame Caledorn.
Were they right in blaming you, by the way?
Of course.
Okay, my task today, I think, is I'm gonna start the mall. I think I should start the mall. I don't really know if I should start the mall or not. But I guess we will, because it does create many, many useful things.
I hadn't noticed.
You hadn't noticed? Oh no, those are... Right. Early game. Yeah, this would be an early game mall. There we go. The meow is here. Right. But I'm not gonna... We don't need the belt array, so I'm gonna have to rearrange a lot of this. We'll have to see. But anyway. I'm gonna go and... just make this happen. Because we need other stuff too. Oh my gosh, we're gonna need landfill. As much as I don't like it, these lakes are slightly in the way. Unless you want to route around them, that's another option.
What lakes are you talking about? Oh yeah, we can probably landfill them.
Okay. Normally not a fan of landfill, but...
Normally not me either, but it is acceptable in some situations.
Agreed. Okay. Let's get these belts done.
So what I'm working on is setting up the coal patch down here.
Ooh, let me see where you're at. Oh, there you are. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, we've had a few suggestions for making some slight amounts of petroleum. What do they call it? Solid fuel blocks. That's what they're called.
Of course, as always, I tend to forget that the blueprints is a thing. So I mean, why would you want to use blueprints? That's just silly.
It's a noob thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Mhm.
Nanobots, proceed. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. We love nanobots. Yes. Come on. Go, go, go. Proceed. There we are.
Shouldn't it be Nanobots comply?
You're right. You're right. We should not ask them for permission or anything like that. We just tell them what we want, and they should do it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I need this whole box of undergrounds. Yes, thank you. Good, good. And I'm gonna set up some landfill to be made. Do we have? I don't think we even have the tech. No. Whoops. We don't have the tech for this. Nor do we have the green science for it. I think I'm gonna have to make some green science. That's just gonna have to happen. I'll go back up. It'll be fine.
I find it amusing that you need green science. Sorry about that. Green science to make landfill. Not
yeah, you need it for sure. All right. Should we just build it from scratch, or should we use blueprints for green science? What do you reckon?
Heresy. Blueprints. This is heresy.
What? Oh, yes. I agree.
No, you don't.
All right, let's check out the blueprints and see what we've got here. Uh-huh.
I kind of
This
thought
is
you
not
might.
meant to be a... oh, actually, though, we have issues with the blueprints because there are some things that are changed. Let's see what I've got anyway. We need science. Hello. No, don't really want the whole book. Nope. Fine.
As per usual, it is also always a good idea to actually check the map and zoom out, Caledorn. Please remember to zoom out every once in a while.
What did you find?
No. You
not
just
find?
You just do your thing.
Yes, every time that happens, I
It'll be fine. Trust me.
It's all fine. Yeah. Right. Okay, so how does this work? This one.
Is this another one of those brain twisting things again?
Very possibly.
Yay.
I'm trying to figure out how. I think this is the right alignment. Yeah, we'll just go for it. I'm just surprised that the red is on that side and the green on the other side, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's not critical either way. I think it's just a function of how it was made initially and what. I don't remember if I made it in a right-facing factory or left. It's definitely not critical. So, let's see. We're gonna have to check on this, though.
If you come running down here, please do not have your nanobots enabled, and I would be very grateful.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna come running down there anytime. Don't worry. Yeah, we need to get this. So let's see. For inserters, all of these things change. What? Let's see. Red science. Does that require any fancy schmancy stuff? Yes, it requires tin gear wheels instead of iron ones. So I'm gonna change this to tin thingies. Okay, and that one is gonna take tin. Oh, somebody suggested that we make the really long inserter, or not inserters, but the belts that go like 30 spaces underground. Wow, it takes 30 transport belts.
Yep.
As a painful thing is there. Yeah. Hello. Okay, we'll try it. Try this.
You suddenly started speaking German. I notice.
I started speaking something. I'm not quite sure it was German.
Well, it
like...
definitely was with a German accent.
Yes.
Okay, so remove this.
There we go. I think we can just make those as one-offs. I don't think we need or do we need an assembly line for them? We could make an assembly line. This would not be a problem.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Those 30 long belts.
Oh, actually, we might actually want an assembly line for those because they are very, very pleasant to play with.
Just, it's a very interesting way of putting it. They're very pleasant to play with. Uh-huh. Right. I think what I need to do. I like that description.
I thought that was
nice.
my job to come up with things like that.
It is. It is very much your job, yeah. I agree with that. Oops. Wait, does that take multiple undergrounds as well? No, it just takes those. Okay. So if I have one of these guys.
Game, gonna do that.
Just need iron plates and transport gold. Okay, what we can do is be sneaky, particularly sneaky.
So this brilliant belt overwriting system that they have added, it does not overwrite splitters.
It does.
No, I was not able to place down a belt on top of a splitter.
It should.
Tell that to the game. It didn't when I asked it to do so.
Oh, alright. In that case, I don't know. That sounds most peculiar.
As a matter of fact, I have to place down the splitters as well manually. What is going on here? Oh, I'm sure I'm going to get comments on what I'm doing wrong.
That sounds quite strange because it should actually work. Alright, the 30s take this. What do the 60s take? The 50s. Wow. Oh. Ah, so this could be a good opportunity to use loaders if we wanted to. But I don't know if we really want to. We were not. Okay, you're gonna make the 30s.
Didn't we add the loaders?
Yeah, we did.
I thought we did so.
Yeah, we did. We did actually add them.
And I think we added them for specific things like those things that in the mod that requires kind of heavy amounts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm...
Yeah, that would be accurate.
Yeah.
There we go.
Probably doing this horribly complicated. But at least I'm
Well,
getting the job done.
That's always a good thing. More iron chests. I'm doing things other than I should be, which is most interesting.
Yeah, I think you were supposed to make green science, but I assume that those plans have changed.
Not really. Not they haven't actually changed as much as just sort of been forgotten. All right,
okay.
but I was making a nice present for you with these very nice long belts. Enjoy. Have fun. Okay, let's get back to science here. Oh, that's this mall, which is interesting. I'm just going to get the power transported along here. Okay. Wow, this already has lighting. Excellent. Great. So this actually... That's the funny thing. It's the ironic thing. I didn't bother to make another long belt for myself. Because I need it instead of a red. Okay, there we go. So we have... Are we having red science yet? No, not yet. Ah, we need copper. Good. I'm trying to be very consciously quiet with my keys, but I don't think it's happening well. Oh well.
Probably not. I think that this thing is functional now. We are getting coal into the lines. Yes, this is good. And this means that I can do this and remove this, which is...
So one needs to be tinned first. This can be tin and iron combined. Right? It's gonna go there. Right. And this guy needs... This needs other stuffs. Like, we need the third belt. Oh, we don't actually. We can have a split belt there as well. Okay, that's just fine.
Oh, that is what's wrong here. There are no arms or inserters on these things.
That would help.
Yes.
Okay.
I shall be... I will not let myself get distracted just yet, because we definitely want to make sure that we have enough power.
Yes, I agree with that for sure.
This is most unacceptable and very sad. My very...
What
very...
happened?
Well, the very nice coal mine operation that I made down here that fascinated you, it has to go.
Yeah. Oh dear, that's a sad time indeed. We should lament most loudly and wail exclusively for YouTube.
Whale?
What do you think?
What kind of a whale? A blue whale or a white whale?
Wail as in cry out the heavens, that the unfairness of the world.
I like my explanation better.
Okay, so this one wants blue plates. Right. Yeah, that's fine. We can get blue plates there. Wow, we get them both from there. Excellent. Oh, that one won't work there at all. No. Get back. There you go. Wow, it goes all the way over there. Might as well save the belts, I suppose.
I'm very curious about what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry, I'm just doing basic routing of stuffs.
I'm coming to visit.
Okay.
I need inserters, so...
Oh yeah, we got piles and tons of things and stuff. So it's alright.
I'm going to increase the number of inserters available in this chest. You've limited to just one stack.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
So I'm going to do 2 stacks instead. Oh,
nice.
We have science going on here.
Yeah, we got science. We're just about to get green science at the right moment. Okay, yeah, looks like we are making stuff. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna go get the labs. I'm just gonna go deconstruct ours and this is already becoming quite a walk.
I seem to be placing down belts, which is very entertaining because... Okay, so what happened there was that I was adjusting my chair and my microphones. There might have been a slight noises going on. And while I was doing that, I was standing on one of these belts that was transporting me, and then my nanobots just started placing down belts, which was very amusing. I was wondering what's going on here.
Hey Kat, how you doing? Yes, my Eleonora. I don't know if you heard her come in, but that was song of... actually, that was the Song of the Squirrel. The most famous song that Eleonora has, actually.
The Song of the Squirrel. I did hear her.
Yes.
So does that mean there is a squirrel around?
Yes. She brings the squirrel when she is... well, she carries these things around. And just brings them. And the Song of the Squirrel, where she brings her squirrel toy up here. But she has many songs. She has purple gloves. She has the Tootsie Roll toy, but she happened to bring her favorite toy, which is the squirrel.
I'm very glad it was a squirrel toy, because I was about to ask, is it normal for your cats to bring you squirrels into your office room?
No, not generally. They're indoor cats, so no. They live indoors. Okay, so there are blue belts there. Thank you very much, game. But when I say game, I mean me because I designed this blueprint.
Mhm.
Yes. Well, actually, should I don't know. We really need red belts. Can we get red belts yet? It's logistics. No, is it logistics 2? Yeah,
Red belts?
it is.
Oh.
Yeah. 200 of all the fancy things. Well, I suppose I could. Oh my goodness. So,
Why do I have fish in my inventory?
I'm not sure. Did you catch some? Did you?
I must have used my deconstruction tool over water without
I
noticing.
was just gonna ask. Yes. Alright, I suppose I can do this. Alright, we're just gonna do the same thing again. 2, 3. Yeah, it's funny. Her favorite toy is the squirrel we have for her. It's one of those that we got at the grocery store of all things. But she likes it. It's all good. Okay, so if now we don't actually need the red belts, not yet, because we can survive without them for a moment. I really, really like the blueprint linking thing. Like, the devs made it so that the blueprints have curves on the belts and stuff so they connect better. It's really much more visually informative, I have to say. Really, really good. Okay, we need things like power poles here.
I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to with the curves, but as in that the belts on the blueprints doesn't look.
Yeah, just flat and square. Yeah, that's
yes.
a new feature that's been added, and it's really nice. Okay, look at that. We have science going, and it's automatic. How many of these are we missing? Oh, we don't even have Roboport to tell us how many of these labs are missing. So I think we'll just have to guess, meaning count. Let's see. 54 minus, I think we had 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. So, calculator. I need my calculator because my brain is not working that well. All right, it's 46 we need. So I'm going to handcraft 46 labs. Oh dear, I can only make 18. That will have to do. Gears is what I need. Steal some gears from various assemblies. And just make a whole bunch more. Nice. And I need more assembly machines. Oh, good. I am real good. I think I did much overkill on the the gears for inserters. So we can make another 16. We could always expand the labs later if I make too many of them. Some people were mentioning. Remember we were talking the horrid mining thing, personal mining.
Yes.
So someone mentioned that actually affects when you pick up buildings as well, because they're mining those, and I suppose mining fish if we're really getting into it. But still, why would you ever mine anything by hand when you have robots? I still don't understand that.
Can we leave the mining of fish and fishing to you in Stardew Valley, perhaps?
Yes, I will mine fish in Stardew Valley. That's not a problem.
I'm glad.
Yeah, we need to get back to that game. I really enjoyed playing that. I think a lot of our viewers liked seeing that too. I've had several requests.
Yeah, of course. It's just been setting up new things like microphones and stuff.
Yes, the microphones have been very, very, very tedious, but you have been so inventive and really intrepid in setting those things up. It's really awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're not going to make belts here at all. We've decided against this idea.
We have?
I mean, up in the mall. I'm gonna make them down there. Because I like them down there better.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to see what else we can make, if anything. With the mall. I would like to make some steel. Oh, that's what we need. Because I think we're gonna need steel power poles to beat. Oh God, these menus. They really do drive me crazy. But, yeah, we probably would like to make some steel sometime soon. When I've run out of long-handed inserters. Inserters, pardon me. Yeah, inserters is our new word of the day. We have no idea what this means, but that's okay. We don't need to know. It's not important.
I like it.
Right. Inserters. Okay, here's the long-handed one.
Oh dear, I actually hand-minded something.
Oh dear, why did you do that? Gosh, that's scary. Careful.
It was an accident.
Careful.
I promise.
Okay, it's fine. If it's an accident, you know, nobody could be blamed for an accident. No, that would not be a thing. Okay, that's power.
Do we have anything like, you know, power poles being made somewhere?
Yeah, I've been handcrafting them.
I guess I shall do the
I
same.
don't know if should we bother making wooden power poles or just go for straight for the steel one.
Let's just go for the steel ones.
Okay.
I mean, handcrafting is horrible, but it isn't that horrible.
No. Yeah, I will, but we do need steel first. You do realize?
Yes, but I am able to deal with handcrafting power poles until we get steel.
Okay.
That's what I'm meaning.
Oh yeah, makes sense to me. I don't mind handcrafting them either. They're okay. In fact, I have been handcrafting them, and I have like 200 in my inventory. Ooh, I made all of the labs, which is nice. Okay, these guys need power still. I think I need some lamps. Oh no, they're just not powered because the power poles aren't long enough, or they don't have a great enough area. Oh well. We'll just zoom in, and this is quite cozy in the Factorio environment.
Coarsely.
Yes. Coarsely, that's right.
It's important to
I
get
still
the words
need to
correct.
improve my pronunciation. Is it more like a sh sound with the S?
Depends on the accent. So,
What accent should I acquire? That's my question.
That's a personal preference question.
Yeah, because if I'm shopping for a Norwegian accent, which one would serve me the best?
You might end up with the American accent, which is quite common.
Oh God, no, I don't think I could handle an American accent. It'd be dreadful.
Well, the Norwegian R's can be a challenge to.
I am ready to face that challenge. I need it. I wonder if there's anybody to teach me.
Feel.
Do you know anyone?
No. Well, we could always talk to one of my teachers back at school or something back in the days.
Well, back in the days, the thing is that I'd have to build a time machine for that, don't you think?
Oh no, the teachers are still very much alive and
that's good.
Still working, so I'm sure that they would be happy to teach someone how to speak the language. Okay,
that would be most useful. I will try to attempt to do so. In the meantime, I might try to sneak some of your accent into my efforts at learning the language.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't expect that kind of a response. Uh-huh.
No, my accent is from the southern part of Norway. It is considered a slightly eccentric.
Eccentric? Well, gee, that's perfect. I'm known to be slightly eccentric. Have you seen the way I match my socks, by the way?
No. Should I?
Yes.
Okay.
I've sent you a picture. My socks are almost always different colors because they match my personality because I am eccentric.
I have not noticed this.
Ah, okay. Well, I shall endeavor to get you a better picture then.
I might just not have noticed the picture.
That could be too. I shall make special
Arrangements.
Oh my god, logistics. We have logistics too. This is great. We need something else. We need landfill. Let's have that. Oh, and then we need power poles after that. But we have all the labs blazing. It's looking good. Woohoo! All the electricity buzzing through them. You can make sure that I think they're creating like Einstein scientists with their hair kind of like frazzled upward. You know.
Who?
The labs in here.
Oh.
They're quite decoratively electric.
I thought we were alone in this world. Just you and me, nobody else.
You know, we might be. I think you're right, actually. And there's not even biters.
Mm-hmm.
Not even biters.
It's quite sad.
Sad? Well, I think it's it's quite cozy.
To not have biters around, you mean?
Well, to not like have a million people in the world, because I mean, it does get quite busy if we have an MMO event, which we should actually plan soonish, you know, because people have been asking about it.
I've noticed.
Okay, what? Well, the masher's finished. Well, why do I even ask the thing to do it for me? You know, advanced materials. Oh, steel for that. Good. It's fine. We're now on the KOS plan for science, which means make all the stuff. Now then, what do I need? Really? I need nothing? Cannot be.
I'm quite certain that this indeed cannot be.
No, it cannot be. I think I just forgot what I was doing. Okay, so let's look at ours thing. We did science, we did them all. Convert ore into dust. Right, we need to start making bricks. We need those mashers. Let's see where we are with the mashers. Okay, because these guys, they need zinc plate. Yeah, okay. That's the stuff that we started shipping down there, the blue stuff. So we're going to have that happening. I need my radars. There we go. Do we have radar coverage here? Ish. Sorta, kinda.
Sorta, kinda.
There goes Factorio.
There goes Factorio, okay. What do you mean by...
Huh?
What do you mean by there goes Factorio? That sounds ominous.
I meant no, I meant the technology screen. We need let's see, we need fuel. What is it called? Solid fuel box. Right, we need probably this first. Oil processing. That's the name of the tech. You would think that I've played this game a few times and that I might actually know the name of the text, but that is completely wrong. Even after 1,300 hours, I still can't remember.
For viewers who watch the game at higher speeds, the speed you said that sentence in might be very amused. So I've made sure that we have 2 belts of copper plates happening, and I've fixed the coal thing happening.
This looks great. I might have to destroy part of it. Just saying.
Why?
Because we need to make steel, and the steel things are wider. So I might have to rearrange these little beautifully made guys, or we could put the steel somewhere else.
No, you feel free to destroy it. I just made sure that in case we wanted more similar...
Feel free to destroy it. KOS the Destroyer, also known as Kali in some cultures, right?
Also known as what? Kali?
Kali, yes.
The Indian... Okay.
Goddess of creation and destruction.
You have...
I don't know how the biters view me. It's hard.
It's
a hard life.
Well, you used to be the queen of biters, so I'd say that you've certainly progressed and leveled up if you are to have turned into Kali.
I've You've leveled up to turn into a goddess.
Mm-hmm.
I have been called the goddess of Factorio, though. I remember somebody commented that, so I don't know if it's that pretentious to say if somebody's already said it. You know?
You have a
I
point.
need steel with these guys.
Maybe I should have put down a splitter here. Or do I really need a splitter? No, I don't need a splitter here. I just need to put the belt there.
You can have any splitteriness you want. Okay, so here we're gonna make a steel thingy. Oh, and there's not enough space for another one. The meow is real. Oh, I'm gonna be meowy about this. That's fine. It'll be fine.
Part of the multiplayer experience with nanobots and bots is the highly amusing part when you're standing around looking at something and then suddenly everything on your screen just goes completely out of whack and you hear in your headset and all, what is going on here?
What happened? Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and
yes,
my
yes,
inventory
there are
seems to be empty
Empty.
for all the things.
Okay, I'm gonna make... Okay, I'm just gonna make some steel here. Now then, I need to figure out how to get...
I did give you permission to be Kali, though.
Okay, thank you, God Emperor.
I think many viewers may not take that reference. It refers to eco.
Yes, if you've been watching our Eco series, Caledorn is known as the God Emperor because he's the keeper of the cash and all the other stuff too. So,
And all the other stuff, yes. Mm-hmm.
yes.
Never ever say anything about us being pretentious. We do not do that kind of thing around here.
The funny thing is we do have the pretentious titles. However, our actions are those of benevolent gods and goddesses and sorts of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, flammables, plastic, yeah. Flammables. What do I need? Inserters. That's what I needed. This zinc thing is in the way. I'm really tempted to inserters.
You are
Where
really
those
tempted
to move the inserter array to where the zinc is if the zinc wasn't there, because it is there right now and it's annoying me that the inserters are not near the belt array. But it's fine.
Exactly what is annoying you? The inserters?
No, the zinc array mostly. I mean the zinc array.
What kind of sinks are we talking about?
I need nanobots. Excuse me. I'm gonna pick up some nanobots right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
But I assume that we're talking bathroom sinks and that is a new decoration for the bathroom inspections in Eco, right?
No. Zinc with the Z.
You did not specify this.
I need efficiency. We need more efficiency on our characters so I can make more electric poles per each.
Earlier you said that you needed sinks. Now you need efficiency. I see where this is going.
I need all the things.
Yes,
that should
exactly.
Be obvious. Yes.
Are you handcrafting the electric poles?
Yes. It's very important for this particular array to have this. Otherwise, you have to leave the middle, which is what the speedrunners do, and it's a good option. But I just didn't want to do that option.
Otherwise, you're cutting out every now and then. So you cut out there. Otherwise, you have to do what?
Otherwise, you have to leave spaces, like in the center section, you have to leave a space for the wooden power poles, which is what the speedrunners do, and that's a good option. But I just prefer to have a few medium electric poles instead, because that's going to last us through endgame.
Right, I agree.
So,
we are not doing speedruns here.
No, not yet. Not yet. Right, so are we having less output? I think... Can I just steal one of these lines? I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but it's looking like this is a nice area. Okay, plastics are done. Let's have advanced electronics. Yeah, so we can get blue science already ready to go.
I see you're admiring the very efficient.
I'm wondering how to get... How many belts are going in? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in and 4 out. 4 out.
Yep.
Can we make that 5 to 5?
Yes, happily.
Okay, cool. Let me just cut these off here so that can process through. Alright.
Of course, the iron ore went into my inventory.
Yes. Sorry about that.
Oh, that was the wrong way.
Right. Okay, so here we go. Dun, dun. I do like the text sound. That's nice. Alright. Belt balancers. All these guys. 5, 2, 5. Oh, it's equally decorative. I think you would like it.
Oh my.
Yes, it is that way.
Wow. That is even more impressive.
Indeed. Nice.
There we go.
Okay, and here, this one is gonna go up there.
Okay.
Perfect. Awesome.
Teamwork.
There we go, and we're now gonna have proper steel happening.
We already have, because I might have inserted some iron plates in these things.
Oh, how nice.
However, we
Now
do
these
lack
guys
some
I
long
should
arms.
actually take out, because otherwise they're gonna be very unhappy.
How did that happen? Oh,
I put them in there manually.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you did the manual handcrafting of the power poles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to smelt the steel, so you can't quite get it all out. I should have put them in the other furnaces. That was my mistake to do it this way.
Well, these things happen.
Oh yeah. I was just not thinking. I was like greedy for the steel that would come into my inventory.
All the things.
Hmm?
You wanted all the things as usual.
Of course. Yes. Well, you know, that's just part of the whole MO.
Mm-hmm.
Or MMO, depending on your proclivities.
I'm not sure if this is an MNO, but MNO, actually, okay.
MNO?
Yes.
MNOP. Right. There we go. Aha. Gotten rid of stuff. Alright, advanced electronics is done. Engines, that sounds pretty good. What's going on here? You're missing a... Oh, lots of inserters missing. Let me go and get some more inserters. Looks like I have the yellows, but not the reds.
Yeah. I like the color of the inserters. They have these green arms and the red inner bit, and they're very colorful. Is this?
They are very colorful indeed.
Yeah, because this isn't the default colors, right?
No, the default is just solid colors on all of them.
Yeah, I seem to recall that. Well, I guess a long red and green one is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are kind of interesting. I'm sure there must be a method to this. Maybe the colors indicate something. Not quite sure.
Most likely, most likely.
Alright, engines are done. We're making science right now. Mining, hello. Mining drill, speed mark 1. And range mark 1. That could be also quite good.
I usually prefer
We
the
could
speed
get the
ones.
boilers.
I usually prefer the speed miners, but the range ones are quite handy when, for instance, down on the copper patch, which I had to do some creative stuff on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see. Maybe we should get the boilers too. But I think we need to do the... You know what? I'm going to do stuff on the to-do list. Let's add new...
Okay.
Oh, and we need to adjust our mod settings.
Yes.
That will be your job.
Yes.
Since we're almost at the end of the episode. So we want to make new miners.
Mm-hmm.
And then save. add new. I want to do new boilers because they're 75% efficient instead of only 50. So we'll save that. And then, what was the other thing that we needed to do? Solid fuel.
Yes.
So we don't run out of coal horribly.
No, that would be inconvenient to run out of.
Indeed.
And not being prepared for it, I mean.
And then the convert ore to dust is with the mashers, and we're going to get that too. Okay, cool. All right, well, so would you like to take us out then, since we're kind of at a good stopping point?
Sure. It'll be solid today, just so you know. So thank you everyone for joining us, and take care of yourselves and each other.
See you next time, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.